Hail Heroes, everybody. Welcome in.
How's it going, everyone?
Well, we have got a treat for you today.
Ooh, we do.
We have this thing called the new standard format.
Oh, Ixalan is so good.
So, we'll probably see some old things, some new things, but most of all, we will not be seeing Battle for Zendikar and Shadows of Innistrad stuff.
Yes, that stuff has rotated out. Yeah, finally.
Let them be gone.
The Eldrazi have been vindicated. They are out.
That they are.
And pairings are up. So let's get going here.
Awesome. Let's get started.
So I think we're going to have the top two tables. Still waiting to hear from Tyler who that one is. But we'll get there. How's everyone doing tonight? Did anyone have any sweet new brews? No, but the Eldrazi. Bryce, come on. You play Legacy.
They never had their day. One got banned. The other one did have its day. There were only 3. If you're talking if you're talking about the third one, then sure. Never saw its day.
Kozilek never saw its day.
No, Kozilek.
Oh, poor fellow.
You poor little thing. Little guy.
Little thing.
Little puny thing.
He was a 10-10 menace.
Oh, yeah.
Or 12-12? I don't know. He was... Point is, they were huge.
All right. Well, we should have people sitting down momentarily.
What do we got here?
I don't know.
We saw an arm.
We did.
That, I think, is David. And I believe he's on dinos. Yeah, on the right. Oh yeah, I saw a whatever the equivalent is, the red-green checkland.
Okay.
As he was shuffling. So yeah, this is David on dinos versus Crystal. Okay, so David and Crystal. Okay. And I think she's on Pirates. So I think we get to start off our Ixalan stream.
She asked me for a dinosaur before the...
Oh. We're going to let that be then. Because the last known information, I was certain she was building like a red-black Pirates deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You're just a little bit excited for standard?
Transition over there.
Yeah.
You're almost a little excited? Well, that's good. I mean, maybe we can get you in on a Monday.
Right?
Huh, Bryce?
The fact that Bryce is even a little excited for standard is it's a stretch.
Well, we would never admit that on our Tuesday streams. So.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to bring it up tomorrow.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
That could hurt. That could hurt.
Maybe.
We don't want people knowing these things.
You want people knowing that you also play standard?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, I like to be like a different person in each community.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
Well, let's see what I can do here.
Not that excited. Yeah, let's pull that up.
What do you mean not that excited? I'm confused. What isn't to be excited about at the moment?
Yeah.
You have dinosaurs, you have pirates. It's pretty much everything you could ever ask for.
Yeah, basically.
Well then.
Thank you for fixing that. Looks like the players are about to draw their opening hands. We can get our Ixalan standard started.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, don't cross the streams. Yeah, I thought she was on something Pirates, Brian, but right before the stream started, she came up to me and she's like, "Hey, Kyra, do you have a Carnage Tyrant?" And I said yes, but this does not look like dinos to me.
No, that looks like a Pirates kind of thing.
Are we really gonna have
Pirates versus dinosaurs?
Pirates versus dinosaurs?
It's almost like pirates and ninjas working together. If you missed that stream, that was a pity.
Yeah, well.
You actually don't get your ancient references. What?
No, we don't get Brian's ancient we never really get Brian's references in the first place,
Yeah.
but we acknowledge them. We let him have a little bit of
Oh, it's pirates! That's a Dire Fleet Ravager, baby.
All right, Dire Fleet.
Let's pull them up.
Let's see if the site has them.
Captain.
Dire
Ravager's
Fleet
the
captain.
black one. I'm on a black.
Right.
So let's pull this guy up. David took a read on it, so I think we will too. So, when it attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other attacking pirate. 2/2 for 2.
For each other attacking pirate.
Mhm.
All right, so there has to be multiple, and then I'm not going to pull this guy up, but this guy is an awesome dinosaur card. So it's 2 mana for a 1/1 that can tap for any color of mana, and it gets +2/+2 as long as you have a dinosaur.
Oh,
so
baby.
it's like a mana dork that's also really good at attacking.
Nothing on 4 there. That's kind of surprising. Haven't seen like a raptor or...
Brian, you've been cool before it was cool to be cool.
Oh, Tezzeret!
Okay, I was not expecting to see Tezzeret.
What are you doing here? Tezzeret's making an appearance. Now, Crystal, Tezzeret does not make actual treasure. He does make Ethereum cells. So, that might come up.
Maybe.
We might need to figure... Yeah, because... Although, the artifact, what it does is essentially treasure. Yes, it's the same.
Yeah.
It is different. So we didn't get to see this guy. He's pretty new.
Well, I mean, he came out in Aether Revolt, and I will admit, I messed with the card a little bit when it came out, but I haven't seen it do anything, since it's been printed, really.
Sure. So Tezzeret, pluses to make an Ethereum cell, which is the same as a treasure. And then its minus is -X where X is the number of artifacts you control.
Yeah. Plus X minus X.
Oh, plus X minus Agony Warps.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ultimate is it makes a 5/5 out of your artifacts every turn.
Yep, and they stay a creature.
Yep. Definitely can end games.
Yeah, I think that she's
rolls.
explaining that, hey, this isn't an actual treasure.
I just need to flip over.
No, I think she's using one of them for blue. Or no. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, see, this card actually checks treasures. So we might need to have one treasure token and then one token face the other way.
Yeah.
To keep them separate.
We may want to make sure if she knows that they are different. Which I assume they should.
Oh boy!
Alright, there's a Carnage Tyrant.
The guy of the set.
Right on cue.
Carnage Taker. The 2 breakouts of the set. So, if you haven't heard, Carnage Tyrant is this nutty little magic card. 6 mana, 7/6. It can't be countered. It has hexproof and trample. Yeah, right? Bryce, Ethereum and treasure? Yeah, I'm gonna go make sure that she knows that those are separate.
Okay.
Be right back.
Sure. Alright, let's show you Carnage Tyrant. It's not too crazy. It's got 3 abilities. It cannot be countered, it has trample, and it has hexproof. So we've seen cards like this that have either trample or hexproof, but this card does have both, and yeah, it's very, very obnoxious to deal with. Was she aware?
Yeah, she was aware. It's just the way it was being presented, it was still a treasure token. She's having Tyler grab her
An Ethereum cell.
Yeah, the Ethereum cells now. So
yeah, they do the same thing. So I can understand why she would do that. But it looks like her deck has both.
Yeah. So now she has the Treasures Matter cards on the board. So I was making sure that was all Gucci.
Okay. Cool.
So we're saying Watsy's, yeah. Yeah, I remember Crawworm. Crawworm was he was the goods. So what is this rare? I think it makes 2/2 pirates.
Yeah. So the rare that she just played, it's 1 and a black for a 2/1 or 2/2. I think it's a 2/2. But it has menace, and whenever you attack with a pirate, you are able to play or pay 2. Is it when you attack? Jeez.
Yeah, right.
I know you get menace pirates off of it when you attack or connect. I can't remember if it's attack or connect. So
maybe we should have let's pull up Mythic. So that's like a quick reference. Because some of these cards, we're still getting used to the names on some of these things.
Right. Let's find it.
The one that is being played is Savage Stomp, and that is a cost-reduced fight, and it puts a counter on the dinosaur.
Yes.
The
creature that you're using it on. Okay. Well, we're gonna be killing some things. So the card that I was talking about just a second ago, Fathom Fleet Captain. It's 1 and a black for a 2/1 menace. Whenever he attacks, if you control another non-token pirate, you may pay 2. If you do, you get a 2/2 black pirate creature token with menace. But that was never able to happen. It looks like Carnage Tyrant's going to take out Tezzeret, and we're going to have 4 damage come through and hit.
Okay, Crystal. Where's David's library?
He keeps it off of the mat. Okay.
So, I think we're gonna have a lot of readers tonight.
Vraska's Contempt. This is just gonna exile. Yeah.
Oh, you
just
know
gonna
what?
exile the 4/4.
This isn't David. This is Bruce.
It's Bruce.
Yeah, this is Bruce. I saw his glasses.
You got the name.
Yeah.
You got the name wrong.
I did.
You got the deck right.
I got the deck right. Yeah.
Sorry about that, Bruce.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a minute. But we're glad he's back.
Oh, that's true. They're keeping their life totals off. Patrick, do you mind?
Yes, I'll go back out and
and letting them know.
Yeah.
Thank you. It says that they're playing L5R. Yoda Muppet. Yoda Muppet. Where is it saying that? Because I thought I switched everything.
Got it. I did the thing.
You did the thing. Yoda Muppet says that it's saying that we're playing L5R.
What?
We did have an L5R thing go down on Saturday, but I thought I switched all the information.
Oh, the game being streamed is L5R?
Oh, maybe I did miss that.
Game category, yeah, right here. So we're in a different... There we go. Yeah, we got a little scared.
Updated that.
On Friday, or when we got in here today, all of our stuff was not in the right place. And we couldn't find all of our settings.
Yeah, it was bad.
Had a mini panic attack.
Definitely.
But everything's Gucci.
All right.
We got a Carnage Tyrant ready to attack. Face.
No, it's not ready to attack. We've got a Gonti on the board.
Oh no!
Although just like another damage or two, and this'll go right through. He may just want to attack. Attack for 8, take 5, put your opponent to 4, and then follow up with another dinosaur.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he's having 1 green or more. Thanks, Yoda Muppet, for the catch
appreciate
on that
it.
too.
I did update it, so let me know if it switched.
There's a Reggie Alpha, and this is close, if not lethal. So that 3 is going to get through.
It should put him to 1. Yeah, it should put him to 1. And I think I would make the attack too. Yeah. Fixed? Awesome. Thank you.
She's like, it can attack. Oh, it can. This guy makes all my dinos have haste.
Yep. So Gonti is going to jump in front of the Carnage Tyrant.
Yep.
5 damage is going to go through there, and then 3, so it's going to put Crystal to 1. And we got some dead things. And now she's just facing down these 2 dinosaurs like,
She drew a mountain.
She has the card taken by the Gonti that she can cast.
Yep.
Which, if this is a Regisaur Alpha, this could be enough. Yeah, take a look at it.
Ripjaw Raptor.
Ripjaw Raptor. Now, she still needs to kill something. If she's got a Lightning Strike, that'll do it.
Mm-hmm. A Lightning Strike or even a Harness Lightning or an Abrade.
Yeah.
But it looks like I see Admiral Beckett Brass.
Yeah.
She's going to cast it and scoop him up. So
Well done.
Bruce. Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs take down pirates. Just shows that you don't always need to be the brains to win. You just need to be bigger and have little arms.
Little arms, big teeth.
So diners better than pirates. So far, so correct.
I don't think pirates really got it stride. Dinos had a really good start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a real curve out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I guess it wasn't like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It was like 2-drop into 6-drop. Had a lot to follow up though.
Yeah, the fights were
Mm-hmm.
Savage Stomps was awesome.
Just waiting for a good creature to use with the fight cards.
Mm-hmm.
So
Looks like he's got a couple Carnage Tyrants, a Chandra, some Magma Sprays on the board.
It was kind of interesting to see Gonti main board, right? I mean, maybe it's just the threat of everybody wanting to play dinosaurs around here. She just felt like that was something good to bring in. But it's not a pirate, so...
It's not a pirate, although it does kind of work with Admiral Beckett Brass. Like, it attacks very well, so people don't normally want to block and lose their creature.
Okay.
And then it's just great defensively, yeah. And with people playing, giant Carnage Tyrants, like, you could just rip one off the top of their deck and cast it.
Right.
But yeah, Admiral Beckett Brass is sweet.
Let's pull this card up. Let's check it out.
Check it out. We also should update the round.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so 1 in a Grixis.
1 in a Grixis.
On the pirates you control get +1/+1. Then at the beginning of your end step, gain control of target non-land permanent controlled by a player who is dealt damage or combat damage by 3 or more. Oh, it does care about pirates.
See, that's
so
what
it
I was
doesn't actually
wondering.
care about
Gonti.
Gonti. Yeah, so that must be just a defensive thing.
It still steals a card. It's a lot of value. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna trade with something, and I'm gonna steal something of yours to cast. It's almost like drawing a card.
She might be playing the enchantment that turns everything into it's basically conspiracy, where it makes everything the creature type of your choice on your side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she could be.
And just be playing Grixis value creatures.
Yeah, that'd be really
And pirate payoffs.
And a couple pirate payoffs. Okay. Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see.
That's another thought.
Oh, we're about to get started.
Aw, yeah. So 7 magic cards. Looks like Bruce has Forest, Sunpetal Grove.
I see 2 Regisaur Alphas.
Oh boy.
Can't quite tell what Crystal has in her hand yet, but...
Commune. Ugh. This has looked great. He's able to cast out on the first turn in both these games.
This is Commune for Dinosaurs. We're going to search for a basic land card?
Any land.
Oh, any land.
Or dinosaur.
Or any dinosaur. Okay. Well, let's just find a forest. And we've got double mountain for Akari Zev.
Akari! Mainstay in the mono red deck. But is also a pirate.
Yep. A pirate of sky ships.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She raids. What do you have there?
And we got to follow up with
Unclaimed territory.
Unclaimed territory.
This land is sweet. It lets you choose a tribe, and then it's basically Caverner Souls. It just says that you can tap for any color of mana for the chosen creature type. It doesn't have the sweet, can't be countered, but
right.
It's an uncommon, not a mythic.
Yeah, making sure we know what Karizev does. So Karizev's going when Karizev attacks, you get this little Ragavan monkey token coming and attacking as well. Like it gets exiled.
Yeah, and he leaves.
Avery, how's it going? Welcome in.
Yeah. You'd think it'd be basic lands, but it does say any land. It is pretty great.
Yeah, being able to take any land really, really matters. All right.
And speaking of lands, it looks like Crystal is struggling on lands, so she's kind of banking on this Kari to get her there.
And it looks like it's one more turn till the Regisaur Alphas start coming in.
This turn he's got a Ripjaw Raptor.
A Ripjaw.
So he can just, like, block the
Ragavan.
Ragavan, yeah. Oh, Drowned Catacomb comes in tap because she doesn't have a swamp or an island. There's one thing with these check lands that I've noticed is, like, I'm playing a lot of the Amonkhet basics in my Grixis deck, or not basics, the dual lands.
Yeah.
In my Grixis deck so that my check lands can come in untapped. It's like, she's got menace. Decided not to block.
He just takes it.
He might be afraid of Lightning Strike.
Yeah.
Taking down his creature. Now he just gets to jam.
Well, here's a Regisaur Alpha.
Rawr.
And we'll get in for 7?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, just 3.
Looks like he wants to block Kari with both. Which is fine. Like, it's all she has right now, so.
Direfleet Captain. Not doing a ton at the moment. I think she lost a little too much tempo with the double mountain in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a Huatli.
Huatli. What?
A Huatli. What?
So,
What?
I think you don't you just slam your other alpha here?
Yeah, because even the other alpha has haste.
Yeah, it checks each other.
Mm-hmm. I'd play the other alpha, but other people may have other ideas.
We're just figuring out how he's tapping his lands.
Okay, and Regisaur Alpha it is. Nope,
No,
we're playing
Huatli.
We're playing Huatli.
Now he could use the Unclaimed Territory does tap for colorless for non-dinosaur spells, but he's just gonna make them not able to block this turn.
Alright.
Swing team.
Let's take a look at Huatli as this game ends.
Oh, it's not over yet, but it is definitely there. So Huatli, Warrior Poet, 3 and a red and white, or some would call it a Boros.
3 loyalty. We've got a +2. It says you gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures you control.
The 0 is where it's at, though.
All right, let's hear it.
So the 0 lets you create a 3/3 dinosaur token with trample. That's nuts.
Yep.
I'm kind of surprised that she. Well, it's hard to not attack Huatli, but like with a Regisaur Alpha, she just makes another 3/3 with trample with haste because of the Regisaur Alpha.
Yeah.
Um,
And then we've got her ultimate, which is kind of an ultimate. I guess it definitely can be later. It's -X, and Huatli Warrior Poet deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Creatures dealt damage this way cannot block.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty powerful to push through damage. Like, if you'd have played the other alpha first. Oh, jeez.
Monday Night block constructed.
Yeah.
Yep, block constructed.
I mean, we saw. It depends on what block you're saying, because.
Well, Kari Zev is technically on the battlefield.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much.
A lot of people thought it was going to be Kaladesh block constructed, basically.
Yeah. I think for these first couple of weeks, people are going to be playing with these dinosaurs.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump in blind, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's go on our other table.
Oh, we got Tim.
All right, let's.
So Tim's playing a spicy one tonight.
He is taking a break from approach, and he's playing.
He's playing Jund -1/-1, or Jund -1.
Jund -1, and then.
Looks like Grixis control.
Dex is definitely Grixis.
I think this is Kyle. There's an R.
Don't judge me.
I got you, fam.
So I took a look through Tim's deck because he's been
he's been brewing this for a minute.
Yeah, he's been brewing this for a while, and he's got all these -1/-1 counter synergies.
You're gonna bring blue-black marionette treasure combo?
Oh, that's awesome.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that would be sweet. Sorry, Jihaku. Crystal was not able to get that one.
Alright, so here's his one. So, Tim, we like to call the spicy one of.
I think he has 2 of these, though, does he not?
I didn't see 2, but...
Nevertheless, this found the card that he wanted to find.
Yeah, it did.
So, I want to pull up Hepatra.
Oh, boy. The Vizier of Poisons. She's sweet. We've never seen this on a standard stream.
Definitely not. But we will show it now.
Oh boy. So, Kyle didn't respond to the Hepatra with the... Or maybe he's impulsing on his own turn? I'm not sure. He's using Supreme Will not to counter anything. But it looks like he impulsed with it. So, yeah. Oh boy.
So, now we've got a Gaia's Cradle on the board.
This is the dream. Tim is living the dream.
That he sure is. So, this land can tap for a green, or it can tap for green equal to the number of creatures he controls.
Oh boy.
And each time his opponent casts a spell, a -1/-1 counter goes on to this emit. But this is going to kill all the creatures.
Yeah, you grabbed a snake, and it's like, oh, it's getting Bantu's Last Reckoning.
Yeah,
now,
well, what can you do?
This might be a post-board game.
I believe it is.
Yeah, because I wouldn't play Bantus in the main. I like having them in the sideboard.
Yeah. So the object with Hepatra, which is the namesake of this deck, whenever one or more -1/-1 counters are put on a creature, you get to create a 1/1 green snake creature token with Death Touch.
Mm-hmm.
So he has all these creatures that really, really like messing with -1/-1 counters.
And then he just played a Chandra, and it got spell swindled. It's the new mana leak.
Yep. And the follow-up with the Soulscar Mage.
I think he's just in top deck mode now.
Yeah, believe so. We'll cycle a Censor. And our Grixis control player seems to be very much in the driver's seat.
Oh yeah. He's got so many cards.
Looks like a good number are land, but as long as Tim keeps top decking land too, then
probably be in a good spot.
Yeah, it's going to lean towards Grixis quite a lot.
What Tim really wants here is a Scorpion God.
A Scorpion God or, oh geez, a lot of things.
That'll do.
Okay. The question is, do we have a Torrential Gearhulk? Yes, no?
Abrade.
Okay, Abrade.
Trigger. Hurt my Amit Eternal. Is that one? You just draw.
Draw and pass.
Best way.
It's a
So I can
Glimmer.
pick, yeah, Glimmer. Oh, Archfiend. It's another spicy
Yeah,
one.
that's going to get countered. And
Yeah.
Emit's going to get a little smaller. I think I would have played that second main. But it looks like it was never going to survive in the first place.
Yeah. In that Harness Lightning, it's convenient that the trigger makes it smaller, so you get to keep more energy.
Oh boy, he just found a Scorpion or a Scarab God, I believe. Plus I think a Disallow. Oh, maybe he didn't find the Scarab God.
Yeah,
I saw a Disallow.
if he had the Scorpion God, he would have just what? I guess
He has a Cataracts in his deck?
yes, he has a Cataracts in his deck.
I'm trying to think of why.
I know he was wanting to put together something that used the guy who, like,
Oh, makes your
animates a
lands
land.
creatures? Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was doing that in this deck.
I don't think he has that
Is
in
it
his
just?
deck.
It must just be for fixing? Question mark. The mana's pretty good.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of mana.
He does have a lot of it.
And here's Gearhulk.
Yeah.
Gearhulk's gonna Glimmer.
You actually have to exile that Glimmer from the yard, though. There you go.
Picking up a Chandra.
And
Oh
a dragon.
boy.
Yeah, I think Tim is very dead.
Very dead.
There's so many lands, though. They both have just a ton of lands.
Yeah, they do.
But that's like, the control pair loves playing lands, so. No
Alright,
dragon
got
play
a Chandra.
here.
Chandra will do something. Or nothing. We'll just cast
Yeah.
into Kabolas.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're gonna cast something off the top of Tim's deck.
I would agree. I think that is pretty correct. So we'll start there. Exile. You'll take 2. And Tim is at a convenient 13, which Nicobolas can like just double shoot.
Yeah, but it has to plus once before it can do that.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Alright, want to deal 3 damage to all the creatures? Let's do it.
I mean, I would.
Nope, he decides not to. Let's just let it get exiled.
Let go. And I
Tim found a land. Got it.
Good
What he
job.
always wanted.
13. There's at least 7 with the.
As it turns out, if your opponent isn't playing very many creatures, it's kind of hard to put negative one counters on them.
Yeah, that is a little trick. Ooh, don't fall.
Doomfall.
Let it go to exile. 2 ya. 5 you.
And -7 you.
And kill you.
Alright, that'll do it. We'll see if we've got another game.
Yeah, if they throw a handshake or
I didn't see
doesn't
the
look like
handshake.
it. So get some more magic going on.
I think we'll get a game 3.
Sweet.
That means that these spicy little creatures made it.
Got there the first round.
Yeah.
First game. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Still nothing there. Interesting.
Well, Patrick, what are you building in Standard?
Man, right now, I've played in 2 standard events. I played on Friday and the Standard Showdown on Saturday.
All right.
And against good judgment, I am playing Grixis Control.
Okay.
What's up, the Bears? It's what I had before. It's what I was playing at the end of the last Standard format. And, yeah.
Cool.
You're stuck in Vegas. I'm glad you're safe.
That's a pretty decent place to be stuck in Sanity Rises. Just saying.
I mean, yeah. I'm glad you're here and you're safe. That's good. But yeah, thanks for spending your evening with us, everyone. And I'm actually undefeated with the deck right now.
You beat Yoda Muppet on Saturday?
I did.
You would.
Yeah.
Patrick's such a jerk.
Sorry. Yeah, Zach. Zach, you should. To be fair, though, you should have been playing Mono Red in the tournament.
I'll tell you what. This store, as far as standard goes, people love their control decks.
It is so true.
So when I decided, hey, I'm going to build a standard deck, you want to know what deck I built?
Mono Red.
Mono Red.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? I've only played 2 tournaments with it, and I 3-0'd both of them. Beat all the control people.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I made a poor judgment call. Yeah, it's okay. I should have updated my list and played more Duresses.
Yeah, I've really liked Mono Red so far to Bears. Is that the only deck that you're on right now, or are you playing other things as well?
No, it looks like they were done. So I think Kyle got that one.
It was Kyle. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
or the Chris, the control player.
Let's turn it back to us. Everybody's favorite faces.
Oh yeah.
Or not. But hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah. So how did it go tonight, the Bears? Mono Red feels just so much better with Lightning Strike.
Yeah, I was taking a look at my Mono Red deck and just kind of looking through it, and I see the Soul Scar Mages, and I go, oh, these are so much better. Like, now you don't have to cast things before you attack to get the prowess triggers.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness. Yep, 3-0.
Red's good. I mean, it took second place in the tournament. I really like the Sultai Energy deck that people have been trying.
Yeah, I would definitely mess with a deck like that as well. Sultai Merfolk? Oh, that sounds up my alley.
Yeah.
I've really liked the Merfolk in this set, probably more than the others, so.
Jaheku, is that Josh?
Not sure.
Soulscar is really good.
Right, but Soulscar was like okay in the deck before the rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get Lightning Strike, and you have like Shocks and Lightning Strikes that you can cast at instant speed.
Mm-hmm.
That really makes a difference with Soulscar Mage.
Yeah, being instant speed to get your prowess trigger, make it a 2/3. Like they think they're fine just blocking with a 2/2. You can kill another creature and
pump your creature.
And pump your guy. Yeah. Eat their dude. It's pretty sweet.
Right, and keep in mind it also doesn't really like Nombo anymore, where like because remember how there were times when like Incendiary Flow would exile the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't really have that like weird between ground anymore.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that where you'd want to exile, which I mean it still kind of comes up with Magma Spray.
Yeah, and we still have access to that if we'd like to use it.
But it is nicer that you've got an instant speed 3 damage to face or.
Yep, and with no blocks you went double Lightning Strike. And a Shock for like 12 damage.
Oh jeez.
Yep.
Yeah. So 6, 7, 8 from the Shock and 3 prowess triggers.
Yep.
And it's 12. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good hit. I approve.
It feels like Swift Spear. When you do that, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is just a Swift Spear. It just doesn't have haste, so people don't have to fear that. But there are good haste creatures in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah. The Bears, are you playing with the Rigger, the new 1-drop that has Raid? I think it's like a 1/1 first strike, and then Raid you get a +1/+1 counter on it.
Probably. I think the 1-drop did need to come in. So whatever the Falcon Wrath or I can't.
Yeah,
Gorger.
Gorger. Yeah,
Gorger. Yeah,
Gorger
it did need to be replaced, but I like the red deck. I think it'll be pretty good.
Yeah. The real like all-star of the weekend was definitely Hostage Taker. Captain Lannery.
You've been running Captain Lannery. That's a 3-mana card, though, isn't it? Here, maybe
Yeah, I think so. It's got some treasure synergy.
I even have a place to. Maybe I do. Nope.
Where's that one? It's
here it
ridiculous.
Hey, let's see if I can pull it up.
Captain L. Lannery Storm.
It's a pretty sweet name.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Alright, let's see if this pulls up for you guys. Or just not pull up at all.
It's hiding.
What the heck?
Because I was inverted. Ah. Hide it!
I don't know.
I don't know why it's not working on the screen.
Thought I had it.
Works on the other one, but
yeah, I can just put it on one of our tables. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. So, Madame Lannery Storm. When it 2/2 for 3 with haste. When she attacks, create a colorless artifact token with our treasure. Sack. Tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Whenever you sacrifice a treasure, Captain Lannery Storm gets +1/+0 until the end of turn.
How did you like Captain Lannery? She seems strong. I mean, I actually like the fact that this card can get you you just have to attack to get the artifact, and it does push you to cards like
you're saying, Glorybringer,
Glorybringer, Chandra, and of course Hazaret.
Yeah, like that way on turn 4, like say you have a 1-drop, a land, and a Hazaret in hand, you can play your 1-drop with the treasure, play your Hazaret, and still have 1 card in hand, so Hazaret can attack.
Yeah,
that seems pretty solid. But yeah, I feel like that might be more of a sideboard card. I know a lot of people are trying the the Ferocidon.
Yeah, I threw a couple of those in my board. I wasn't sure if it needed to be a card that was in the main or if it needed to be in the board. I think I play enough creatures that I don't want it every game, but there are some decks that definitely try to board in some life gain, and you can just like.
Oh, especially when approach is like on the. Oh, I'm gonna play Regal Caracols.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, you're not gonna gain life every time you play one of those stupid little kitties. You're gonna take 3 damage.
Right, and the approach itself doesn't gain you 7.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times that's essentially a fog.
Yeah, so that was one of the big breakout decks this weekend. Was people have finally started catching on that they want to play approach. It's like the main deck. Jim Davis said it's the best game 1 deck in the format because a lot of people just don't have the answers or can't beat you game 1.
Oh, you played against Abzan tokens? Oh, that's hilarious.
That's awesome.
You caught them real good. It's like, they're going to deal a lot of damage to themselves, so why not? Yeah, that's it. Well,
yeah,
I guess
it's like,
that.
you wanna go wide? Okay.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Cool.
So I'm just going to save a couple burn spells, and this card will do the rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sounds great.
Because your shocks and your lightning strikes aren't as effective in that matchup because they just put out so many creatures that.
Yep, you got shocks. I mean, there's a lot of direct damage in the red deck right now. You have shocks, lightning strike, you have Hazaret, and you have Ramunap Ruins. So
it's a lot of burn.
Yeah, it really is.
But I think I just heard Tyler.
So, out of curiosity, chat, if we were to highlight a deck and do a Paragon City stream on Moto, what standard deck would you want to see the most? I know there's just a couple of you in chat at the moment, but what would you guys like to see? Because I think that we're going to start looking at streaming earlier in the day as well.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, you'll actually get to see us play some standard.
I'm gonna make my living talking to this camera.
Yeah.
So no.
There? Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
That
cool.
one.
That one.
It's pretty. It looks nice.
It's a good camera.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see this dinosaurs deck? Do you guys want to see brewing with pirates or merfolk?
If I can get away watching you guys at work. Yeah.
I mean, you could try Yoda Muppet.
Sultai Energy, the red green dinos. That Sultai deck looks really sweet. Have you gotten to take a look at it yet?
I have not.
Okay.
Where are we gonna find this?
Metagame Gurus is all on it, so it's on Star City Games website.
Okay.
I think like 2 or 3 copies top 8'd this weekend.
Well.
Yeah, I mean, we've been playing Merfolk in draft this entire time. Like, I don't think there was a tournament where you didn't play Merfolk.
No, yeah, in the pre-release Yoda Muppet, I think I played Merfolk all but one of my pre-releases. If I never 4-0'd, but it was like always my user error that I didn't. The decks felt solid all the time. I just needed the mulligan a little more than I was willing to, and I probably could have taken it.
The first window with their ads going, the number 1.
Oh.
That's the standard open.
All right, let's take a look.
Top 64. Deckless.
He's fine.
Yeah!
Alright, finding things. Cool. Yeah, so we had a Sultai Energy deck take the whole tournament down, followed by a Raminep Red, followed by another Sultai Energy.
Yeah,
both
Jessup
Brothers, yeah. Then we had a Blue-Eyed Approach, a Blue-Eyed Approach, a 4-color Energy, a 4-color Energy, and an Esper Gifts deck, and that was your top 8. And then looking at all the decks that are right below are pretty much all the same decks, which is funny.
Yeah.
It's almost like the teams that brought decks were onto something or something like that.
Tables.
Yeah, good. Whoa.
Whoa. Starting recording again.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's take a look at our tables. Oh.
Looks like we're ready to go.
Good timing. Let's head over.
Alright. We'll talk about Sultai Energy on our next break. So it looks like, okay, we got Bruce again, and then we have Cody on his red-black aggro deck.
Yeah, and he's been working on this one quite a bit.
Yeah, it's been good for him too. Like,
yeah.
Cody's really developed as a player. Feel a lot better. There's a Bomat Courier. Unclaimed Territory. Commune with Dinosaurs. Gonna look at the top 5, see what we can find.
So this is kind of what I fear about the dinosaur deck, is that it really doesn't show up until like turns 4 to 6. And these fast decks can get down under and like push them below 10, and then the reach can just get there.
Yeah, this turn he's playing another Courier and a 2/1.
Yeah. Does he have the other land? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, he's got the Dragon Skull Summit is untapped. He's got the Dread Wanderer right up in the front.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, well, that's a lot of early game pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Already down to 17, and he's looking at an Eternal in hand.
Couple lands. I think it's Ammon Eternal and lands. So Cody does have to get stuff going here.
We've seen what the Dinos deck can do, so we know it's scary.
Another 2/1. Okay.
Okay. Probably gonna play the Ammon Eternal.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
And then, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So after
Bruce is gonna take a read on that one too.
After no plays from Bruce, this card is the card that I would feel most comfortable casting, because the fact that he didn't cast anything makes me think he really is just waiting for that 4th land drop, or he needed that land to come into play untapped. So I would assume that Bruce is going to play 1 spell on this turn.
It's a 4. Look, it'll be a 4/4.
Or 4/5.
No, I'm saying the Omni Eternal. When Bruce casts a spell, the Omni Eternal is going to be a 4/4.
Right.
Or does he miss his land drop?
Okay. This is a card, Scavenging something.
Death Gorge Scavenger. Death Gorge. One word. Yeah.
Still found it.
Got it.
Alright, let's pull this card up.
Now, yeah. I'm glad Cody caught that, the trigger on the Omni Eternal.
Alright, so Death Gorge Eternal says when it enters the battlefield or attacks, you may exile a card from a graveyard. If a creature card is exiled this way, you gain 2 life. If a non-creature card is exiled this way, put a +1/+1 counter on it until end turn. So, looks like he hit a non-creature or hit nothing.
I don't think he chose to exile anything.
Okay, interesting.
Which non-creature is you gain 2 life?
I feel like I would have hit the Commune with Dinosaurs in the graveyard.
And Cody's just gonna sack.
Non-creature's a +1/+1 counter.
Oh, it's also not a +1/+1 counter. It's just a +1/+1 until the end of turn.
Oh, until end of turn.
So I think that's why he kind of waited on that.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Oh, this draw is so great. He just drew 2 Hazarets.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a Crasher. Yeah. So Bruce went to go block one of the 2 ones, or the Bomet Courier, and it just got dead.
Yep.
Sacrifice it to draw 4 cards or something like that.
Right, and the -1/-1 counters are off the Eternal. Yep, this is looking pretty good for the black-red deck.
Let's update the round as well.
Oh, did forget to do that.
Sweet. So Ripjaw Raptor and a pass. You know what gets through Ripjaw Raptors? Hazaret.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
This Crasher is also pretty good too.
Well, he can't actually cast the Hazaret and have it be relevant right now. The Crasher is probably better. I'd even venture to say that it wins the game right on the spot.
Yeah. Crasher. Oh, he's at 6? Oh, yeah. So he's going to make the Ripjaw Knight be able to block.
Yeah, he'll block the Emit and then take 5? 6, 7, 8.
8, yeah.
8. Yep, that'll do it.
Bruce will scoop him up. Yeah, just like you were saying. If this aggressive deck, or if the dinosaur deck doesn't show up until, turn 4.
It's
five,
already taken so much damage. All right, we're going in blind. Let's check it out.
Oh boy.
Oh, look, Tim even stayed in his spot. And we've got a. Is this the Grixis?
The Sulta energy? No, I think it's just green black energy. I don't see any islands yet.
All right.
I'll check our sheet, see if there's anything there.
Probably not.
Nope. Okay. So, yeah. Bristling Hydra is very good. I wish they would use our dice.
Can't quite see what's going on.
Yeah. I can't tell quite how many counters the
Long Tusk
Cub
I think
has.
it looks like it has 1, and it looks like he has 5 energy. But
God, you can see that. The Scorpion God, yes.
I have glasses, so
he's here.
Yeah, the Scorpion God. If he can untap and draw a land, this is gonna look really powerful. Otherwise, I'd imagine he could even be dead on this swing back.
Well, he can block the big Hydra.
Yes, and the Long Tusk Cub.
And the Cub, yeah.
But he can't block either menace very profitably.
Yeah, I mean, if he makes those 2 blocks there too, next turn he can maybe pump a mana into, or an activation of the Scarab God into killing one of the Siphoners.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get another shot at drawing a land.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like he drew a card off of each Glintsleeve Siphoner, and he must have been at 3 energy because now he's very clearly at 1 energy left.
Uh-oh. So did he have no energy when the if he drew a card off of both Siphoners, yeah, he would have been at 5, and then
Oh yeah, he was
it does cost 2 energy.
2 energy
for each.
Okay, so yeah, he was at 5, and then he went down to 1. Okay.
He's got another Hydra.
Looks like he's gonna commune. Go up to attune.
That's
Words.
That's gonna be so fun to say over the next standard season. If your sleeve gets tarnished.
I don't know. If you want, Bryce, I could test it out on you. Just wear a shirt with some sleeves that you don't care about.
the glint sleeve.
Oh yeah, the glint one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're not going to be siphoning any ether.
Guess not. Alright, so Ballista was able to be cast for 4 mana, so X was 2.
Mm-hmm.
It put a counter on the Imid Eternal, and then he just used his resources to kill it. Because then it's not glinty. Oh, Bryce.
Oh man, that was. Come on.
How am I supposed to hold up to your caliber of jokes? I just can't do it. Your jokes are too good.
Did he return the Scorpion God?
Yeah, he's got it and a Lightning Strike.
Okay.
Boo! Get off the stage.
He's not even on the stage right now. Oh man.
Well done, Bryce. Well done.
That is pretty good. I admit. Only foil glint sleeves?
Looks like one of them's foil and one of them's not.
The tilt. And Tim just doesn't do anything.
Yep, I think he just plans on lightning striking one of these.
Yeah. He'll have to respond to any creation of energy, but I think he's just dead with this Ballista that Ready Player 2 has in hand.
Yeah, I think so. Well, he will be, yeah, he's going to be able to lightning strike the Hydra.
What is he doing?
He's getting the energy for attacking with
he can respond to that, yeah.
Which I think that's what he's doing.
We have 2 lightning strikes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can respond to that trigger.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to let that resolve.
Anything like that, it has to go on the stack. It has to, so he'll be able to respond. All right. There's that game. I would assume our table 1 has gotten started again. Yeah. Looks like we haven't missed much.
Okay. So it looks like we got some cost reducers and a ramp. Ooh.
Oh, hey, look. Remember that card we were talking about?
Oh, yeah. Looks like you just came in for it, so.
Yeah.
So we got... Ooh, is that the enchantment?
This one?
No, the card on Cody's side.
No, I think it's a 1-mana 1/1 that when it attacks, your opponent loses a life.
The Conquistador?
Maybe. I think it was in Kaladesh. Or...
Fatal Push.
Yeah, let's get rid of the cost reducer.
And because, yeah, that guy reduces costs and gives haste, which...
Yeah, so...
Direwire, thank you so much for the follow.
I appreciate it.
Gonna go crunching.
All right, so we've got one of these guys is coming in for 2, the other's coming in for 1, and when it attacks its opponent, loses 1 life. So essentially, this is 4 damage that's being dealt.
Night Market Lookout?
Night Market Lookout.
Okay.
Was I right about what it does?
I think you are. I think it drains and gains. Yeah, because Cody shows to be at 22. You're going to get a lot of...
Night Market Lookout. Thanks, DeBears. Awesome. Yeah, so it actually, it does drain and gain. So whenever Night Market Lookout becomes tapped, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Doesn't have to attack. You can crew vehicles with it. That's sweet.
Yeah, and that was kind of the design space that they wanted to work with in Kaladesh, is like, hey, when you tap this creature, it does something. All right, Ripjaw Raptor.
Rawr.
Pretty good against all these little creatures.
Wonder if Cody has
Emit Eternal.
another hard answer. So we have a Scrap Heap Scrounger and a... I would maybe just charge with the 2-1, see if he'll block. It looks like he has a Lightning Strike in his hand.
I'm not sure what the red card in his hand is. I'm not quite used to looking at the new Lightning Strike yet.
It's kind of purple.
He's going to cast an Emit Eternal.
Think.
Looks like that's what's happening. Kind of looks like a Chandra's Defeat. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Maybe it is. I mean, Chandra's Defeat kills Regisaur Alpha.
It does.
There's a lot of red dinosaurs that he's playing, so that seems like a fine card to bring in.
From what I've seen, though, the big dinosaurs on this side of the table are Ripjaw Raptor, Regisaur Alpha, and Carnage Tyrant. Most of them are green, and even the one that you can hit of those 3, which is Regisaur Alpha, the one that was just played. Yep, and that's a Chandra's Defeat. Okay, so, but he still gets a 3/3. This isn't even a 1-for-1.
Yeah. He doesn't have haste, though. That's kind of nice.
The standard guessing game. Hey, I guessed right. Just letting you know.
It was just the color on that. Like, it was weird. I hadn't seen it in a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we played with Kaladesh Commons.
Hey, Bryce, is it guessing if you knew all along?
Oh. This is Mr. Never Didn't Have It.
Yeah. Never didn't have it. Even when you think I did it, even when you thought, he probably doesn't have it. I had it.
Totally had it. Alright. So now we've got a lot of X2s.
Oh, it's still guessing. Okay.
Probably just jamming 2 Scroungers here.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like Emit did get its counter.
Yeah, it got it. It's gonna be hard for this guy to get in though with that Raptor on D.
Yeah. Yeah, the dice that they're using aren't our dice for some odd reason. So
We've got
they're
plenty
really hard to see, but the Emit does have a counter on it.
Oh boy. Here's good old Carnage Tyrant.
Yep, that's a big guy.
Old Faithful.
The only thing is though is Cody's at such a high life total, and Bruce really can't.
Ooh.
Okay, well that's a card. He needs a land.
But that's a dragon.
It is a dragon.
Probably just playing your 2/1 here and passing. Waiting until you can hit the land for that dragon.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Because you can kind of, now you're in the position where you probably have to trade a lot of your board for the Carnage Tyrant.
I'd be tempted to let it hit the first time. And just swing out with everything. Yeah. Because this board is actually quite resilient to dying. 2 Scrap Heap Scroungers and sorry, what is this? Dread Wanderer.
Yeah.
And Kenra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm okay with trading a bunch of the creatures off, because you can attack with those Scroungers pretty freely.
Okay.
And then if you attack, he's not getting the. He'll get 2 attacks with the Tyrant if you go attack, and then he cracks back.
It looks like he is attacking with 3 creatures in this combat, which I'm a little surprised by because there are 3 perfectly good blockers for these.
Yeah, he just takes it.
No, they just resolve the trigger off of the Night Market Lookout.
Oh, okay. Whew. Like, you have great blocks. I might not be blocking with the Ripjaw. I guess like you still could draw 2 cards even if he has a removal spell.
Yeah. For me, these blocks would be pretty easy. I would absolutely put the 3/3 in front of the Night Market Lookout, and then my other 2 creatures on each Scrap Heap Scrounger. But it looks like he's going to take 3 and only block 2 of them. Which I feel like he should have taken... He should have... Oh, yeah, because he was at 12.
Yeah, I don't think he blocked with the Carnage Tyrant. I think he valued that. Just in case Cody had like a trick, like a pump spell, like +3/+0 on first strike or something like that.
Okay.
Because that is one way to get around Carnage Tyrant.
It's a big board.
2 rip draws.
And I imagine end of turn he's just going to bring back one of these Scrap Heap Scroungers.
Yeah.
Or I guess only one went to the graveyard. Huh?
Yeah. And 1 in the Night Market Lookout, so you can bring it back.
Right.
And no, Big Man Louie, it's a common. Ooh, Savage Stomp. Card's great.
Yeah, and this is going to take care of...
What's he?
He's taking a look at the Emit, but really he just needs to cast 1 more spell to kill it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that card didn't come in last combat with the attack he made.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he should have just attacked with everything, but...
So probably the Kenra. Alright, kill your blocker.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. +7 is 15, 18.
That is a lot of damage, and he would need to block the Emit Eternal just due to the fact that it's not going to last another combat, or it's just going to die right now. Hey, look.
Oh, Commune. Oh, yep, it's
Commune.
dead.
Yeah, so Emit Eternal will die.
And what are those guys called again? They're the...
Ferociodon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
These names, though.
I'm going to find it.
Do it. Yeah, it's a 3-mana 3/3 with Menace.
Rampaging Ferociodon.
These names, though. Players can't gain life. Not too worried about that.
Rampaging Ferociodon. Thank you, DeBears. I know you typed it in before I found it, so that's why I'm saying thank you.
That Emmet should be dead with that Commune.
It's all trample damage.
It is.
It's a missed trigger. I guess.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be, but I highly doubt this is going to matter.
I don't think so. I think Bruce has outlasted and grown a board of dinosaurs.
I think so. So that's going to be 9 damage.
Yeah.
You played it like 10 times, for sure.
But no, the card's sweet, though.
Yeah, it really is. Alright, let's get rid of that. Bring in a Scrap Heap Scrounger. And now he only has 1 creature that can block, which may not be good enough. Because this dragon can kill in 2 shots. Yeah, we're aware. Yeah, we're well aware that it should have died.
Yeah. But he can't really play it. He's got a Lightning Strike.
Yeah.
So he can ship with the Scroungers because it's essentially it's not really free because those Raptors let Bruce draw cards.
Mm-hmm.
but like they can't block. There is almost some merit. I've been able to get some people where I elected not to attack because I didn't have really good attack, but people thought that because I didn't attack that it could block without actually reading the card. So sometimes you can get advantage out of Scrounger by like your opponent not like.
Well, it looks like a creature on the board, and if you're not really thinking that that it's not there, then I have had that happen to me as well. Yeah, where somebody's just like, oh yeah, I forgot that can't block. It's like, yeah, this card's been like very, very relevant while it's been in standard. It's kind of something silly to forget, but people do.
It's true. Yeah, I think he's just got way too much trample on the board. See if he blocks one of the 4/5s. We're still looking at 14.
Yeah, I think this is lethal.
21 damage or 17 damage. Yeah. From the Manadork and so ship with everyone.
There is some risk factor to attacking with everything, right? Like if it doesn't go your way, then you actually die on the swing back. And he's got it in the bag so well from this point that it'd be kind of silly to give that up. And where the format's somewhat new, it is hard to play around things that you...
Whoa. He's not attacking with the Carnage Tyrant. Swing for 8. Cody, those cannot block. Yeah, he moved him over to the side. Like, these can't block.
Wow, I don't think I would have blocked at all.
He's training out Lightning Strike in that for 2 cards.
Yep. Yeah, I think I would have just taken that 8. But it does give him one more good draw. But where Bruce just drew 2 brand new cards, I feel like this is gonna be his game.
One was a land. Finer and okay. Oh boy. Bruce, you take 1. Bruce, you take 1.
Yeah, he may not know that that's how it works.
Yeah. That is one thing that I caught. I was playing. I had that rare in my draft on Friday night, and I was playing against Tim, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you take a damage." I was like, "Wait, oh, that's how that works."
You're like, "Oh." Yep. Okay. So that was going to be Bruce's game.
Evening things up.
We get a game 3.
Yeah. Now the red deck gets to be on the play, which is pretty good. He's looking at some gifted Aetherborns in the sideboard. I would have those in.
Yeah.
For sure.
Those seem fantastic.
Yeah. Even it's not even the life gain. It's the death touch on them.
Right. All right, while they shuffle up, let's take a look at what's going on over here. It looks like Tim's mana screwed.
Yep. That's never fun.
This is not round 1, nor is this the game count. I know that Sultai Energy took first game, so... Or not Sultai Energy, sorry, Green-Black Energy. Isn't this... The Sultai Energy deck, we were going to talk about it, but what is it? Are you sure this isn't...
It plays blue, so it has 4... Okay, so this game is over. Well, yeah. Tim's going to pull up there. While they're doing that, we'll take a look at this. So, it plays the Scarab God, but it has the green-black energy, like, shell. Yeah, it plays the Scarab God, Rogue Finder, and Hostage Taker as the blue cards.
Interesting. We have 4 tunes, so it's easy to go and find that black source.
4 Blossoming Defense is pretty big. That's an innovation that they were trying out. what's looking good so far in the new standard? Well, we've got Approach is very good. That top aided a lot this last weekend. Red is still a fantastic choice. You still have your mid-range deck in the Teamer Energy, or 4-color Energy, or Sultai. You know, depending on which way you go with it.
It looks like there's still a gift deck.
Mm-hmm.
Godfarrow's gift deck.
Yeah, it has shifted. It did lose the Insolent Neonate and Catholic Union, that kind of like red explosive. Yeah. So it switched over to black, and it's actually playing the 2-drop 1/2 Explorer. It's like Seekers something.
Yeah. It's pretty decent.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
it's like surprisingly okay. Explorer is maybe a little underrated at the moment. I think the ability is very usable in standard.
Yeah, I think it's powerful on the 2-drops. There are a couple 2-drops, the Seekers something, and then the what is it called? It's like Wind Reader, Wave Reader, or something like that. Mm-hmm. It's instead of a 1/2, it's a 2/1 with Explorer.
We can find it.
We can.
Let's find it.
Yeah, so those cards look pretty great.
It's called Seeker's Squire.
Seeker's Squire. Yeah, and Brendan Canyon was also the pilot, so that's another thing going for that deck where like it's just in the hands of a really good player.
A big name.
So
absolutely. Yeah, the lists are definitely a little odd, Direwire. I agree. I kind of expected things to be relatively the same, but they're kind of not. It looks like each deck has changed a little bit. In fact, they've changed enough that like they're like running another color. Mm-hmm. You know? I
mean, near the end of Teamer Energy's run in last standard, they kind of started playing the Scarab God because it was basically a free splash for black.
Right. I had played against a couple lists that did, so it's not too surprising, but cutting an entire color, that's what's surprising.
So. But yeah, also with the Esper colors, you do pick up Vona. The new 5-mana 4/4 lifelink Deuterino.
Ooh, we can pull it up.
Yes, we can. This card is sweet. Butcher of Magan.
All this work just to show a card.
For sure.
So there's Butcher. So we've got a 5-mana legend, Vigilance, Lifelink, and then you can tap and pay 7 life to destroy target non-land permanent. Activate this only during your turn. So this feels a little like Death Baron. Do you remember Death Baron at all?
I don't remember Death Baron.
It had pro black and pro white, but it was the same mana cost, same colors, same power and toughness.
Okay. The Blood Baron of Viscopa.
Oh, Blood Baron, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah. It feels a lot like that, except it does have vigilance, so it's constantly threatening to attack and block, and it's got a big body on it. So, but if anything gets played that's bigger than it, you can just pay the life and destroy it. The only exception, of course, is Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah.
Which seems to be the exception of everything.
You just can't remove that one like that.
All right, we're back up.
But it does have Vigilance, though, which, like, with the gift deck, you can attack, have it deal its damage, and then activate it. Like, there's some cool tricks because it does gain haste. But Cody's going to start with a 2/1 Jed Wanderer and Earthshaker Kenra. Bash him for 4 on turn 2.
All right. We found the pressure, and we happen to know that there really aren't a lot of good 2s for this deck to play to stop something like this. And this is as good as it comes, right? A 2-mana 1/1.
Yeah. And if Cody has another land, he can play the Crasher he has in his hand, but it looks like he doesn't have it, so...
Oh, just taking the damage? Okay. We've got a Kari.
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of tempted to take the damage because that guy helps you accelerate into your higher drops.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to see if I can bring that down just a hair.
Oh, did I do that?
No, I think it might have been a setting from last time.
Yeah, maybe.
kept going into the red, so I wanted to make sure that was all good with the mic. I wonder if Bruce has a 4-drop. There's a couple good ones.
A 3 or a 4 isn't going to be good enough if Cody draws a land. Looks like another commune. Oh, okay.
Ooh, fight. Okay.
Fight Kari.
Yeah, it gets a +1/+1 counter. That's nice.
Now, if Cody draws a land, then we get to bash in for a lot of damage.
There it is.
And there it is. So does he play... What does he play?
Oh, he doesn't have an artifact, so I wouldn't do the unlicensed quite yet, unless I'd want to save that for maybe a bigger creature. But on-card Crasher makes it so that he's just taking 7 here.
Yeah, I would play the Crasher. Absolutely.
Is there...
Yep, he'll exert.
Oh yeah,
and this is gonna push 7 damage.
Put him to 5. This is in like the burn range. So if he does draw a an art like a Scrounger.
Mm-hmm.
Register Alpha?
Alright, nope. Yeah, Register Alpha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think anyone's attacking quite yet. I mean, maybe the Death Gorger is fine to attack because it gains you 2 life when you exile the Kari. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But he's going to pass.
Yeah, he chooses not to.
Land.
Yeah, the Doomfall is looking mighty weak. I mean, we know why it comes in. It's like, oh, maybe I can catch a Carnage Tyrant. I don't think that's ever happening.
Maybe this turn he can maybe take it off and attack Bruce's hand as the other mode. Because it is a non-land card from the hand, which might be a way to keep Carnage Tyrant off the board. And then he can set up maybe some attacks with his creatures
next turn
with the Unlicensed and the
plus
Crasher.
the Crasher.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's what I would do. Looks like he's not coming to that conclusion. Yep, he's going to get rid of Register Alpha. And then no attacks?
Yeah, I don't like
Yep,
that.
no attacks. Yeah, that was definitely interesting. Because he could have done that during Bruce's turn.
Mm-hmm. That is an instant speed spell.
Yeah.
Wonder what Bruce has in his hand.
I kind of feel like Doomfall was the correct way to go about that, but not by like a long shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it might have been worth just getting a creature off the board in general.
Yeah. Cody reminding him that it's not an actual counter. Oh, that's the counter from the Savage Stomp.
Yeah, it is.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, Savage Stomp. That is a strong dinosaur card.
Oh yeah.
Reminds me a little bit of Lorwyn Morningtide times.
So no
when
attacks.
when all the decks were just kind of pre-built. It's like, all right, if it's a fairy, then it goes in fairies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree, Direwire.
Attacking Xer, your guy can't block. So, if I'm Bruce, I'm probably trading the 3/3 for the Crasher.
He definitely wants the Crasher off the board. No question about that.
And I'm not sure if... Might hit the Wanderer. No, he's just going to chump and eat.
No, it definitely trades with the Crasher.
Oh, you're right. It is a 3/3. I forget that that's not a 1/1. Well, at least now, like, the Doomfall takes care of a non-1/1, or takes care of a real creature.
In fact, in his turn off, it may be wise to Doomfall a creature.
Yeah, Bruce hasn't been really eager to attack with that creature in either of these games.
I have talked to a couple people about this scavenger, and not everybody knew that it wasn't just a come into play clause, because I did meet a couple people who did, they thought that it was just come into play, and when it attacks, it just attacks. He may be under the same mindset. These are new cards. Not everybody knows what they do perfectly, so.
Sure. Let me see here.
Yeah, definitely can't quite see what's going on in his hand.
Yeah. The other thing is, I might have waited for when Omid Eternal was, or when the Crasher was not exerted, so that you could attack with the Eternal and the Crasher on the same turn. All right.
This should
TV.
gain 2.
Yep, and he's gonna hit the Kenra, so
Perfect.
that can't come back.
Move up to 5.
Yeah, out of lightning strike range.
Yeah.
That's good.
And emit. Okay, he did remember.
Getting it. Ooh, Ramunap Ruins.
I feel like. Okay, that changes things.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, if I'm him, I actually feel like getting a creature
Off the board
with Doomfall is worth it.
This turn, yeah. And then you have some backup gas in the ruins.
See, that's what I thought too, Lawrence. But he actually didn't block the Crasher. He blocked a different creature. I can't remember what creature was out, but I know he blocked another creature. It just didn't look like it. Because I remember Cody moving a creature off of his board, and he only blocked with, or he only, yeah, it was the 3/3 that he had that died. Yeah, I was a little curious about that as well. All right, so we've got a trade there.
And you take 2? Oh, and a trade there.
And a trade there.
Oh, jeez.
And he's letting the Crasher...
No, Crasher was still exerted.
Yeah, Crasher was still exerted. Okay. Yep, so the Afflict will take its toll, puts him down to 2.
Oh, shoot. That card does have Afflict.
Yeah.
That punishes you for blocking.
Right.
Unless...
And that's why I was like, oh, getting a creature off is super crucial, because he can't block the Emit very well, and now the Ramunap Ruins wins on upkeep if he wants.
Yeah, if he's got to gain some life and kill the Crasher. He's looking at his graveyard. He might have another dino?
I think he asked, how many creatures do you have? And it looks like it's just the Kari. Oh, and the Emit.
And a pass. Just casually draws Lightning Strike.
Let's cast Lightning Strike. Target you. Well, shoot. All right, there was an Aberrate and 2 lands. Wasn't going to do it. Yeah, one of them was a cycle land, but Cody's going to take this one.
Yeah, that other creature around would have ended up being relevant, I think. It would have been another creature on the board. He probably still would have had a 3/3 left over. The mana creature, the Drover.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but I really do remember Cody taking a creature off of his board. I think Bruce announced the block, but like kind of put it up to exactly what was going on.
Interesting. All right. Well, was that our? Oh yeah, the other table was finished. So
right.
Another peek back in there. So. Well, these have been some good matches, though.
Definitely. I mean, we've seen this dinosaur crash.
Red. so that had something going for it.
Right.
Which I think the same is true with the Sultai. I think it's just got a little stronger end game with the Scarab God, and the mid game's a little better with Rogue Refiner.
Right.
Man, can we talk about Rogue Refiner? That card is fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, what card haven't you seen that comes into play and draws you a card on top of like a 2 or higher power, right?
Yeah.
That's like bad. Like none of them are bad. Even 3-even Inspector is like, here, I'm going to give you a card, but you got to pay 2 more mana for it. Nope, it's still just fantastic.
Yeah. It was like the best card in Standard.
What is Patrick playing in Standard?
What's Patrick playing in Standard?
That is a good question.
We talked about it earlier a little bit. But
a little. But now you get to indulge.
I do get to indulge. So right now I'm on Grixis Control. I probably shouldn't be playing it because Control in a new format's generally bad. But right now I haven't lost a game with it in the last 2 tournaments that I've played. It's true.
Yeah, permission. Ask permission.
Yeah. Mother, may I? No.
No. The answer's no.
Yeah.
It lets you know, hey, this may not be something I want to be doing.
Yeah.
What you thought before,
So Jeff Hooglin was playing Grixis Control. I watched a video series on YouTube of one of his streams, and just granted, like, it's hard to listen to him like talk during his streams, but the deck, he's a great player, and the deck was fantastic. He 5-0'd a league, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna give this a shot this week. I changed up the sideboard a little bit. I put in a few more diverse spells. Like I cut a land too to play some hard counters, but other than that, like, it's the same. It's hard against Carnage Tyrant, but you've got 3 sideboard Bantu's Last Reckoning.
What isn't though, right?
I know.
If you're not casting a Wrath the Board spell, then really just no spell matches up well against Carnage Tyrant. But any creature with Scarab God teams up on it.
Yeah.
And Scarab God just comes back. All the gods do. You know what? That actually, Scorpion God matches up well
against Carnage Tyrant.
Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah, they bash each other.
Mm-hmm.
It eats.
Like
Scorpion God eats
2
it.
tramples.
And then
Yeah.
it comes back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the gods. They're a little good.
Yeah.
They always have been. I was surprised after Theros. Amonkhet, they're like, here's more gods, and I'm just going,
oh no,
we've been through this before, Wizards. They were really, really good.
And what do you see in all, like, tonight we've seen Ronus, we've seen Hazaret, the Scorpion God, and probably the Scarab God in the energy deck.
Yeah.
Like,
they're hanging around.
The gods.
They're there.
Yeah.
We know they're there. Well, all right, we weren't given a time on the round today, but I felt like that was a decent amount of time. So.
Yeah, that went pretty long.
So that means we get to talk about more things.
Yay, more decks. What is everyone else playing? So Direwire asked what I'm playing in Standard. What are all you guys playing? We'd like to hear what else is out there. We know the Bears has been playing Mono Red.
I have to admit, I'd be playing the Sultai Energy deck.
It's a sweet deck.
Yeah, if there's any deck that
there's a lot of skill, and it's a mid range deck, so it's right up Kyra's alley.
Yep, mid range. That's what Kyra does. And there's 4-color energy decks too. I haven't taken a look at those.
Basically, it's Teamer splashing the Scarab God.
Okay, yeah, that is a good topic, Direwire. Literally 2 days ago, somebody came to me and said, hey, I want to trade for that Metallic Mimic. I did not know why. I just said, oh, sure, let's take a look at it. And the card was $9. Now, I knew it was a $7 card before, and I'm like, why'd it go up $2? Maybe it's because of the Tribal Commander decks.
Also, like, Pirates and Standard.
Right, Pirates, and, you know, what... It's probably just the fact that it fits in literally every tribal deck. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the fact that it's that high is kind of ridiculous.
It's
like
gross.
It is a good card.
It's a good card, yeah.
But $14 for it might be a little much.
It's a little high.
Yeah, I had a play set, and once I realized it was going up in value, I was like, maybe I just hold on to these and see if see if the deck that they end up in is up my alley.
Yeah.
So
Direware, you're on Esper tokens.
okay.
That sounds sweet.
That does sound awesome. I haven't seen any list for that yet, but I've seen some in the old standards, so I can kind of grasp what you're doing.
Yeah.
So
Probably, are you playing the, is it like a hidden stockpile deck?
oh, please tell me it's a hidden stockpile deck.
Like,
That card is amazing.
card's awesome.
I played it in Legacy.
That's true. That's
I
right.
did. I played a deck with 4 hidden stockpile in it in a Legacy deck.
We got to find you some,
Sultai Control, awesome.
All right.
Awesome. It's another deck that I could absolutely play.
yeah. Sultai's sweet.
Mhm.
Hand in your heart for Sultai. It's, right, it's right there in the heart.
Black-green X decks, guys.
Sweet.
Where my heart lives.
So, looks like we've got some players about to sit down. I think we've got Odeon. I think we should watch him. He's on Teamer.
It is a hidden stockpile deck.
Yes!
Awesome.
The card is so good.
No, I had some stupid stuff. Okay, Direwire, I'm not entirely sure what you know of Eternal formats. If you know a lot, let me know. You know, like I might just be, you know, talking about a bunch of random things, but I had things going on where I could keep like Bloodghasts constantly moving in and out of play with an Undiscovered Paradise. It's a kind of a silly land that like at the beginning of your turn. I think it's at your upkeep.
It returns when you tap it for mana.
No. When you tap it for mana and your next upkeep, it returns to your hand.
Oh.
So like it taps for any color of mana, and you can just continuously like every turn play it, use it, and then hidden stockpile just keeps going.
Scare of God embalm or eternalizes double tokens with procession.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that's gross. That's
Yeah,
gross.
that is nasty. But yeah, I would get the revolt every turn off the land, and like Bloodghasts were like going crazy, and oh man, it was fun.
That's cool.
Hidden stockpile looked really good, and I had like Grave Pact effects, so I kept getting 1/1, sacking them to the
Sacking
hidden
tokens for
stockpile.
real creatures.
Yeah, and then like they'd have to sacrifice creatures, just they couldn't keep anything on the board. It was beautiful. So I have a special place in my heart for that silly little thing. But awesome. It looks like these guys are getting shuffled up, so let's go over to them. Let's figure out who is who.
So we got Odeon on the left, I believe. Looks like his, yeah.
Did I spell it?
Yes, you did. You got it.
Odeon knows I can never spell his name, so I know I wasn't like offending anybody there, but
I think he's still on Teamer.
I think he is on Teamer. In fact, I asked him before the tournament, and he said Teamer. And by the way, guys, we've got a great turnout tonight. Like our standard,
like 20 people tonight.
Yeah, our standard nights are usually well, you know, I don't know, between like 12, 14, but we've got over 20 today.
Yeah,
which is great.
A lot of people coming out of the woodworks with this new Ixalan standard,
Mm-hmm.
which is really promising. I'm really excited about that.
All right, and who do we have on the right? Do you know?
I do not know. I can go and check real quick.
That would be
I'm
fantastic.
gonna just go take a peek.
You could even ask him what they're playing.
Well, not in front of their opponent.
No, you don't need to do that. Oh, is this Tyler? Well, we are going to find out.
Yeah, it's Tyler.
Yes!
Oh, boy.
All right, Tyler's playing dinosaurs.
Which means, like, yeah, dinosaurs.
Everybody, it really was crazy. Like, going through the pre-release, everybody wanted dinosaur stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I heard one person come in and be like, yes, pirates. And then you had all the people that, like, play Legacy were like, pirates.
Oh, man, we had a fun time with Legacy Pirates.
I know, it was a lot of fun. and then, but everybody else is, like, grabbing at this dino stuff.
And
so
funny thing is, we only opened one Carnage Tyrant as a store.
In 2 cases. We opened 2 cases and got 2 Carnage Tyrants. Granted, one of them was foil.
Yeah.
One of them was foil. But I don't even think we sold that one, have we?
We did.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we had 2 Carnage Tyrants. Like, it was everybody else that was opening stuff and like trading them into us like crazy. Our
Yeah.
store was like, yes.
I was buying those super high
Mm-hmm.
because just
Yep.
like we just needed them to move.
Uh-huh.
Same thing with hostage takers. So if you're in the area,
if you have hostage takers or Carnage Tyrants,
we're paying pretty high on them. So
yeah. All right, turn 2 Long Tusk Cub.
yep. Card is sweet. Unfortunately, he did not have an attune on turn 1, which is super helpful to have the Long Tusk Cub have 2 energy to be able to pay right off the top. The pirates are laughing, especially because get hostage takers early.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a couple people who have messed with pirate stacks, and none of them can seem to figure out what's on 2 and what's on 3 because there's so many there were so many printed, and it's hard to tell which ones are better in a meta that you don't know yet.
I'm gonna have Tyler move his die up to the other side of the thing. That's
yeah, it is crazy how much it jumped. But Hostage Taker is an amazing card, right? Like, for instance, I own a cube, and every set that comes out, I'm always evaluating them for cube, and I think Hostage Taker is the real deal.
Hostage Taker is the real deal.
Just saying. So
what happened to his cub?
he got a braided.
Oh, braid. He got his energy though, so that's good.
Yeah, he got a new cub.
Kitty cat. Ripjaw Rector.
All foily and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, how did Tyler get such a pretty card like that? It's almost like he works at a game store.
It's almost like he works at a game store. That is true. But Odin's struggling on lands. Not hitting his land drops.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Getting a little choppy. Let's see if I can
check the source. Oh yeah. Let's go to 25. Alright, yeah, 20.
See if I can fix that up for you guys. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Sweet. Oh boy. Regisaur Alpha.
And this is what happens when your Regisaur Alpha comes into play and you don't get to attack with your 3/3. Not feeling the best. It's like I just put 7 power on the board and for some reason it wasn't good enough.
Yeah. Ooh, he's got a confiscation coup.
Jeez, Lawrence, you got 6 hostage taker, and they were at 6. That's fantastic. No kidding. Well, let me know. Well, let me know if you find a foil. Send it my way. I'm looking for one.
It's true.
I've asked like everybody, like keep your eyes open. I want this one for cube. Nobody has found a foil hostage taker yet.
At least Odin has Ronus. That's a card that matches up really well against Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah.
It soaks up 5 of the damage. It's got Death Touch, so it trades with it, like eats the Carnage Tyrant.
Right.
If you've got a 4 power creature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. That might be the super secret tech.
Maybe. And I had talked to Patrick a good amount about Carnage Tyrant, and I just said, hey, you know what? Carnage Tyrant is just a 7/6 beater against a deck that's just playing creatures to the board. And in all reality, I could absolutely see people boarding out something like Carnage Tyrant if your opponent's just got tons of big creatures.
Oh boy. No, Tyler. That's not dying. He's stealing your dinosaur. So that's his confiscation coup. You get 4 energy and you can steal something CMC X or less, where X is the number of energy you pay.
Well, Lawrence, I'm sure you're not in the area, but man, I would love to get my hands on a foil one. Pre-release or non-pre-release, I have no preference.
Yeah, we can kind of tell you might like the New York Giants, NYG. Maybe? Just a hunch?
Just a hunch.
So Tyler's taking a read at Confiscation Coup. That's a main deck. That's interesting.
Yeah, Jerlo. Dino in the finals. I think we had like 4 or 5 Dino decks tonight.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Everybody was excited to get their hands on them. So.
And it's a lot of... I think that's a couple Carnage Tyrants in Tyler's hand. He's stuck on 5 mana.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do.
Hey, you know what, Lawrence? It's not a big deal, all right? Your team's not doing great. Mine's not either. It's okay. I just got my first win against the Browns, so...
Direwire, we do 3-round tournaments on Mondays. We might change up the price support and run larger tournaments to find... If we're going to get 20 people...
Then we want to do 4-round tournaments.
Yeah.
But this is Standard is something that this store didn't start off well with.
Mm-hmm.
This store was our entire state's legacy scene.
It's
so
true.
we do a lot of legacy in this store. But Standard has definitely started doing better, and that's why we started the stream. And as we've started to stream it, we're getting more people. So
Yeah.
we might take these from 3-round tournaments to 4-round tournaments.
He's got another dragon.
Soon.
If I'm attacking my dragon here, I'm definitely hitting his mana source creature.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
These alternating dragons. Just like every other turn, he's attacking for 4 and dealing 4 to something.
Yeah, and that seems very strong. However, it looks like he has... Is this the card that fights?
Yes.
Can't he just kill both dragons right now?
Not both. He's got 1 fight card.
Oh, I thought he...
Fighting the Long Tusk Cub. That's interesting.
Lawrence and YG, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we do thank you. So you are a Giants fan. That's okay. I'm a newly crowned cowboy.
He chose his fandom by
With
the
darts.
by the randomness of darts. And look, he's already repping it.
You got to.
Poor guy.
I know. It was a rough week this week.
But no, I'm a Bengals fan, so we started off 0-3 just like you guys, Lawrence. And honestly, a win against the Browns isn't all that different than 0-4. So.
Any other new fun stuff popping up tonight?
Tim's deck is pretty spicy.
That is pretty spicy, dude.
3 dragons.
Tyler's is done.
Hey, you want to know what's cooler than dinosaurs?
What?
Dragons.
Dragons. Man, triple Glorybringer draw really beats up on the green-red on the ground dinosaurs.
See, Lawrence, he hasn't. But the problem
Boo.
is he just barely became a fan, and it's only the way that we did it. It's only season binding, so you don't need to worry too much about him.
Yeah, well, it's until I find like I have a season-long commitment for this team. If I don't have another team by next season, I'll just continue.
Yeah.
On, but we'll see how things go. I may be hopping on that Las Vegas train.
Yeah, it's probably something that's going to happen a lot here. For any of you who don't know, we are located in Utah. We don't really have NFL teams close, or like really any teams at all.
Closest thing is those ponies in Colorado. Boo.
Yeah. So we have a team coming to Vegas, and Vegas is not far from here, so that'll be cool.
Yeah.
And they just got a hockey team too.
Yeah.
Mhm. Lots of fun. Yeah, Lawrence, it is still a win. I mean, what can you do? But hop over on the Rams bandwagon. Oh, dude, I've been on that bandwagon for a while.
We do have a friend who is a Rams fan.
I have a very close friend who's a Rams fan, and I've been telling him, like, all off season, I was like, dude, I promise you they're going to be good this year. They fixed their O-line. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and next thing you know, they're like 3-1, and they look pretty darn good.
Yeah. See, the reason I was a free agent was I was a Chargers fan.
Yeah.
And they moved to LA. The fact that nothing has changed, and Spanos is still the GM of the team.
Yeah, we don't like LA. So
Yeah.
Meh.
It's like they're going to be the Clippers, and I'm not about that.
Yeah. But yes, Direwire, Golden Knights, yes. I know.
I'm so pumped for hockey
Look at this.
season.
I even have the keys for my car. I already have a Golden Knights keychain. It's fantastic. I'm excited.
It's a blast.
I gotta and following next year, they're gonna have the Raiders and the Golden Knights as basically Utah's local team. We don't really have a ton here. We have soccer and we have basketball, but we don't have anything else.
Yeah.
So Vegas is not that far of a drive, and we get to do that.
So I wonder what Tyler has in his board to deal with Flyers. basically just like those fight cards, right?
Oh, the fight cards look really good. Most of his creatures, and you know, they're so crucial to kill that even giving a +1/+1 counter to like a 3/3 token and trading, it doesn't feel great, but you gotta kill the dragon, right?
Yeah.
So,
which is kind of a reason why I didn't agree with fighting the Lungtusk Cub there. It was a 4/4, but he had other 4/4 creatures. Or even a 4/5. Like,
I think
it wasn't turning off the Ronus.
Yeah. Will I be there Wednesday? You have a present. I will be here Wednesday.
Yeah. I think that's when we're going to be... We're going to work on getting together what we need for a Magic Online stream.
Yeah. I don't know how often all of you are here, but we're actually trying to stream much more often, and we're going to have specific people do Moto streams earlier in the day. That's what we're working on.
Yep.
So we're going to have a couple of us on Standard and a couple of us on Legacy, and then as things progress that way, I know that Brian wants to do Vintage because that's just Brian.
That's Brian.
And then I'll probably be the one who branches into Modern.
Yeah.
Because Modern and Legacy are my better formats.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if we can hold more Modern tournaments here at our store. So if any of you guys have any nights that you guys want to come in and play Modern, let me know. I want to get some tournaments going.
Yeah, we're trying to fire Modern midweek.
Because we have over 30 people on Friday, generally, like around 30 every single week playing Modern here at our shop. So that's something that I want to branch into.
Yeah. We're trying to get you guys some more content, and we feel like we have enough to give, so.
Sweet.
All right. Starting off, we got Natune, and then we've got I don't actually know the name of this card. We've seen it a couple times now. It's a
Drover of the Wilds.
Drover of the Wilds, huh? Jeez, look at you. Patrick just knows all the things, and I'm just behind. Drover of the Mighty.
The Mighty.
You knew the Drover part. I'll give you credit for that.
Well, it was in the chat earlier.
Okay.
Cheating a little bit.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, Direwire, I'm excited. I never get presents, so...
Never?
No, Patrick did. Patrick got me the best present ever. He did.
It's a pretty good one.
I
wouldn't say it's the best, but it's a good one.
Hey, guys... It was a foil signed. He went and got it signed for me. Foil signed Frantic Surge.
Card's pretty cool.
And may I just say, it was near mint. The foiling on that sucker was beautiful.
It was clean. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's a turn 3 Hydra.
Yes.
That'll match up.
Yeah, and like Tyler just plays another setup card, right? So now...
He also has a Sweltering Suns in his hand. I don't know if that's quite the right thing to be playing here. You've got all these, these setup cards to help accelerate him into, more stuff. And he's can't cast that Sweltering Suns in his hand. I'd even be tempted to put a counter on the... Ooh, Rogue Refiner.
All right.
Sweet. I'd be tempted to put a counter on the Bristling Hydra and wrath the board with like a Suns or something like that.
Yeah, I agree. Awesome, you're going to be here for draft? Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I get to draft on Wednesday as well. I'm always looking forward to Wednesdays for draft, so.
Ooh. Heroic Intervention? Okay. So... Odion uses Chandra's Defeat to try and take out one of these little dino accelerators.
It's kind of crazy that he didn't try to Intervention and then Sweltering Suns on the same turn.
That's probably what his plan was
Probably. And then he realized once his creature died that he may not be able to do that.
Ugh.
All right, well, there's a Carnage Tyrant.
He's hasty.
Yep. That's a hasty Carnage Tyrant. Oh boy.
Oh, this is now turned into a game. Where...
Alright, moving up to 6 energy. Or 9. I think he's at 9.
Yeah, he's at 9.
He has it the wrong way, but that's fine.
Okay, yeah. See, 2 Rogue Refiners can block a Carnage Tyrant.
Exactly. And this is where Carnage Tyrant just isn't quite what people thought it was going to be. I mean, it's pre-ordering at a really, really high price, right? And I feel like it should. It's a mythic rare. They're hard to come by, and they're very, very powerful. But I do think that there will be decks that are hard to make Carnage Tyrant good. And this Teamer Energy deck, look at it. It's flooding the board.
Yeah, it is.
Like, Carnage Tyrant is scary, but in this scenario, the Hydra can trade with it by itself.
Yeah.
So what one's the scary card then? Is it the Hydra? Should the Hydra be the $26 card, or should the Carnage Tyrant?
Carnage Tyrant's the new hotness.
It really is.
Just attacking with that one. Block.
Mm-hmm.
Block. Block.
All right. Let's see how combat goes.
So he doesn't even need to pump energy. I guess he pump once. He doesn't need to pump energy into it. He's got 7 power.
Yeah, he'll just take the trade.
2 for 1. Take a little bit of damage.
And that's how Carnage Tyrant does. When it dies, it takes out at least 2 things with it.
Yeah. I don't think your Sweltering Sun's here. He might be. Yep.
Oh, Lead Vulture. Yeah, that's a good point. So Sweltering Suns gets rid of like all the smaller creatures, but it gets rid of, or it also draws you a card off of the Raptors.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And you can trade up. That's kind of that's sweet tech. Chandra.
All right, Chandra comes down, and now we've got an empty board with a Chandra.
Ooh, and that was Tyler's top decking.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I love Chandra in this position.
Yeah, he doesn't play anything.
Oh, we should update the round. Aether Hub, take 2.
It is round 3.
I mean, yeah. This is game 2, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
Or no, maybe. Oh no, he won with dragons. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, not crazy. He had triple dragons.
No, Patrick's not crazy. I'm the one who takes that role.
I'm
the crazy one.
And Whirler Virtuoso.
And a Whirler Virtuoso.
Like 15 energy, 17
energy.
Ugh.
Goodness.
Man. Looks like Tyler has a fight card in hand, maybe?
Yeah, that doesn't do a whole lot when you don't have...
Dragon.
Okay, let's just cast a dragon.
Let's just end this.
Swingity swing.
Drill, yeah, that's game.
Uh-huh. Yeah, dragon should do it.
Game, set, match.
Down to 5, so now he needs to top deck Dinosaur, which I think he
Dinosaur
found
plus
an
fight?
alpha? I think he found an alpha. Alpha plus fight, kill dragon? Oh, no, he doesn't have the other mana, so he can... Okay, so he can only cast the Register Alpha.
He didn't untap that.
I'm really surprised he didn't use... Oh.
Why didn't Odion untap his stuff?
I
There
don't
we
know.
go.
Come on, guys.
I think Savage Stop is also a sorcery. Let's check it.
Savage Stomp? No, it's gotta be. Just starting up.
And I think Alfred.
Alright, Cody.
Or no.
Red, black.
Let's see who his opponent is. I should have looked earlier, but I'm
Aggro.
scrub.
I can spell.
This is Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah, he's played our shop a few times.
We know he's on a green-black energy deck, but we don't know...
If there's blue yet.
Yeah, we don't know
Kyler
if
seems
there's
to think
blue
that there's blue.
Oh, I feel like he would have seen the list go up on Star City after the Open and, you know, like followed suit in that way.
Sure.
But, you know, in the last format, we also had these green-black energy decks, so blue may not feel necessary.
Yeah. Rishkar's still good.
Over for
I've kind of
you
missed
guys.
that card. Snake?
But Bomat Courier, man. It's the Raging Goblin of the format. It does everything. It's a colorless Raging Goblin. So good.
Sweet. So this is a Siphoner for Jordan. Looks like he's I would kill this now. Yeah. This is one that we talk about Cody sequencing his removal spells, and this is one that you actually want to kill before
attacks.
Yep.
Yeah, I stress this when I teach players how to play.
Mhm.
It's like only cast things during your first main phase if they affect your attack. That's the only time you need to do it.
Yeah. Crasher?
So-
Blah. Attack, exert. No exert. Interesting. He's willing to trade the Crasher for a Siphoner. Interesting. And
Jurlo, you're absolutely right. Glint Sleeve Siphoner can be just amazing. It's kind of hard to compare to Bob just because Bob doesn't need to turn sideways, but I understand what you're saying. It sure does get busted once you see it. Once you see the engine run.
Ooh.
Rishkar. And look, now my Glint Sleeve Siphoner attacks for 3 menace.
Yeah.
So good. And it can tap for a green mana.
Ooh. He's gonna hold both of them back, maybe to block a Crasher. But Cody has a Lightning Strike at the ready.
Yep.
So I would kill the Siphoner with the Lightning Strike, and then bash, make sure and exert so the Rishkar can't block this turn.
He did miss his 4th land, which is super unfortunate because it looks to me that his whole hand is 2s.
Yeah.
So even though he's got this hand full of gas, he only gets to cast 1 card this turn. And he's choosing to Lightning Strike the Rishkar.
Okay.
And then we're going to exert, I assume. Yeah.
He's like, wait,
No.
I'm still resolving my attack triggers.
Hold on. Oh, he does have a 1-drop. I lied. Look,
Aha!
look at that. Look at that.
Hashtag sequencing.
Yep. Shows what Kyre knows.
Yeah.
For a second, I was like, "Wow, he really tapped both red into that." And then he had to play, and I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, we're good." Yeah.
Oh, you didn't want to fake up that you have Fatal Push?
No. All right, get in for 3.
4 mana.
Get some energy.
Yeah,
And
Henny's
let's
expertise.
kill all the things. I think that was a good choice.
Yeah, that Bowman had a lot of cards
Well,
underneath it.
But the question is what's coming in off the expertise? Nothing.
What?
And he's out of energy
Oh no.
with
Cody,
two,
just
with 2 Aether Hubs,
Cody just gets to refill.
especially if he draws a land. But yep, we got a Kari Zev, and this is gonna get pushed next turn. But we know that Cody has another Kari Zev in hand. But hold on, Jordan's gotta text his mom real quick. So.
Yeah. Mama, girlfriend.
Oh, a girlfriend. Sorry.
Yeah. There's another Henny's expertise.
Yeah, he'll just push.
But push it real good.
But see, he can't cast another Yahanni's expertise.
Yes, he doesn't have any
Right.
double black. He's like, all right, well.
Well, he did just get an... Or no... Yeah. I was going to say, he just put an energy onto his energy thing, and I was like, wait, where did you get that?
Ooh, Bomat Courier.
Okay.
Nice. Tech for 1.
Yep, and then play the Kari Zev second main.
Nice.
Or he may even want to play the Scrappy Scrounger. Okay. All right, he's got a Hydra. That is very, very good.
Yes.
So he gets 3 counters, and now next turn it turns his Aether Hubs online for black mana.
What about this? A Fatal Push? Interesting.
Oh.
I wonder if Cody sees that he might be able to, like, if the Bomat dies. Oh, yeah, so Ragavan's going to leave. He's going to block there.
No matter what.
And he can force
And I
Jordan
think
to use all his energy.
I think you want to do
I think
that.
he sees it.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, boy.
Yep, let's
It's like,
get...
all right, Use your energy?
Yep, use all your energy to save it.
Deal.
Play a Scrap Heap Scrounger. Perfect.
Italian. Mwah. Nice. Everyone's like, I just need another black source. Is that in a tune? Did you run a tune?
Found me a tune.
He got it.
Look at that. Didn't matter. I still think it was correct.
Yeah, no, that was a good play.
Mm-hmm.
Make him save his Hydra.
Yeah.
I mean, now his Hydra's out of expertise range.
Yeah. Wow, he's attacking? Does he, oh, yeah, he has
He's
another...
getting his
yeah,
expertise. He's going to wipe the board.
Yeah, gotcha.
Ugh, that was so close. Yeah, because I think Cody's 2-0 right now. Hazaret stuck on
3 lands.
3 lands. He draws a land, and
he gets to
Hazaret's
play...
going to take over this game.
Yeah, he gets to play a Scrap Heap Scrounger, which is threatening half of Jordan's life total, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've got a snake for the draw.
I'm a snake.
Thank you, Patrick.
You're welcome. Anytime, I'm here. There's a snake.
I found it.
Go. Okay. Snake go.
And
Unlicensed. Oh boy.
well,
Does he have 3 energy?
2.
He only has 2.
So we get to kill
the Hydra.
and attack for lethal. Oh, does he have a fatal push? Push. Okay, but he does get the Hydra. Oh.
What?
He chose the snake?
Why does he choose a snake? He doesn't have 3 energy. Oh, Gear Hulk. Yeah.
Well, okay. The fatal push was definitely strong. And finding a Gear Hulk on the following turn is amazing.
Oh,
I'm
no.
really surprised he didn't. Would he have... I think he would have died if he didn't kill Snake, actually.
If he didn't kill Snake,
he would have died.
he...
Right? He would've
Oh!
Oh, no, because it's just +1. No, he wouldn't have. Yeah, I think he needed to kill
Cody's
something
just
else.
on the crackback.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Jordan's going to take this one. I'm going to look back at our other match.
Oh, there's a handshake.
No, with Cody, that's...
That's true. That doesn't mean that it's over.
No, definitely
But
not.
looks like the players are on side
All right,
voting.
let's take a look at... Oh.
Our other match that we watched earlier and finished.
Oh, yeah, we already finished it. That's right.
It's true.
I wanted there to be more games.
I know,
Patrick.
more magic. Dang it. No.
Why did Dinos have to lose in such a fast fashion, you know?
I mean, Triple Dragon will do that to you.
I wish I could say I didn't know what that was like, but I've done that to multiple people.
You've done it to multiple people?
Yeah.
I've never gotten to Triple Dragon.
You know I played Teamer Energy for a little while.
You did. Top made a couple PPTQs with it.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't lose very much.
Yeah.
Deck
Deck's
is-
still great.
Yeah, and that's why I'm looking at this new Sultai one going,
Ooh.
maybe I don't need the dragons. Maybe I just need this new Scarab God thing.
Like,
maybe I need to do that.
Give me more Sultai. Yeah. Yeah, no, the Scarab God is sweet. I think that card is fantastic. It's a little overpriced right now, I think.
Yeah, I think it
It's-
will come down a little bit, but still, it's a Mythic Rare, and once it goes up high, Mythic Rares don't come down very easily.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad. But the card is very powerful, so...
Hand cam time. Take your cam, run around the shop.
Take a camera out of the shop.
Yeah, we're not Brian David Marshall. We don't have like drones.
I mean, I could try. The only problem is that all of them are corded.
Yeah.
Sorry about
There's
that.
no wireless. But it 40? I knew it was at like 29
29 what?
dollars.
Dollars?
The
Yeah,
Scarab God.
I heard it went up to 40.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I traded for.
Yeah, it's that.
I traded a
Sultai-
Carnage
or-
Tyrant and a Regisaur Alpha for one. So
That's a deal.
yeah,
I own none, and I need to find like a couple. So.
yeah.
For a new standard player, what is a decent deck to start off with? That's a really good question.
Yeah, Hostage Taker. We've seen it.
As far as decks to start off with, you wanna find a deck with a linear strategy that you can master, and starting off, all I can really say is it's not necessarily about the deck. It's more about your willingness to stick with one deck until you've really figured it out. If you, I suggest right now either playing a big beater dino deck,
or red or approach.
Red is a great deck to play. It's linear. You know what you're going to do. You're going to get free wins with the deck. However, red is a very difficult strategy, and it does reward the players who are good at playing it. So yeah, I think mono red is a good place to start, but it's also a good place to end too. So that may be a good enough reason to start there. It's not too expensive either. Getting a couple Chandras might be the issue.
Chandras and Hazarets.
Oh yeah, Hazarets have got some good value on them too.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the most expensive deck in the format. So yeah, to answer your question, I do think red would be a good place to start.
And yeah, Hostage Taker is the real deal, and we're looking to buy a lot of them. We're trying to pick them up. So
yeah, love Hostage Taker.
Card is sweet.
Well, guys, that concludes our standard Monday stream.
Yep.
So
we'd like to thank Paragon City Games for sponsoring the stream.
Yep.
Paragon City Games is located in Draper, Utah. We are the store to play at.
Our address is here on the screen, so there it is. And a couple reminders. We have Legacy streams on Tuesday. I will be here on Tuesday. And then we've got another Legacy stream on Friday. And we are looking to start streaming more. So we're looking to pick up a Modern tournament, and we're looking to do some Moto stuff for Paragon as well. And just thought I'd let you guys know about that stuff. Also, if you like what you see, go ahead and follow, go ahead and subscribe. We are always here, so trying to bring some good content for you guys.
But yeah, thanks everyone for joining us tonight. We had a blast, and we'll see you next week.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.